In 2025, the world is staring at an uncertain future: wars raging in Eastern Europe, tensions boiling in the South China Sea, and flashpoints across the Middle East. And at the center of it all stands one question: how powerful is the United States military today? Is America still the unmatched superpower, or are rivals closing in with new technologies, strategies, and alliances? This is not just about numbers on paper. It's about whether the U.S. can project strength in a rapidly shifting world. The truth may surprise you. Welcome back to my channel. The U.S. military of 2025 is not just about soldiers and tanks. It's about advanced systems that combine firepower, intelligence, and global reach. With more than 3 million active personnel and another 800,000 in reserve, the United States still commands the largest and most capable fighting force on Earth. Its defense budget, surpassing $860 billion, is greater than the next 10 countries combined, fueling innovations that push the boundaries of warfare. From the skies, the Air Force dominates with the stealth F-35 Lightning Roman II and the cutting-edge B-21 Raider stealth bomber, capable of striking anywhere in the world undetected. In the seas, the Navy deploys 11 nuclear-powered aircraft carriers, unmatched by any rival, ensuring the ability to control maritime trade routes and project power across every ocean. But raw strength is no longer enough. The Pentagon has shifted focus toward cyber warfare, space dominance, and artificial intelligence. The newly established U.S. Space Force is tasked with securing satellites, communication systems, and orbital defense, because in modern war, whoever controls space controls the battlefield below. As global conflicts intensify, America's military edge remains formidable, but rivals are not standing still. Yet the power of the U.S. military in 2025 is measured not just by weapons, but by its ability to fight multiple wars across the globe simultaneously. The Pentagon has long maintained the doctrine of being able to respond to 2 major conflicts at once, whether in Europe, Asia, or the Middle East. But with global crises escalating, that doctrine is being tested like never before. In Europe, the war in Ukraine continues to drain resources and attention, with U.S. military aid playing a decisive role in keeping Kyiv's defenses alive. American HIMARS rocket systems, Patriot air defense, and Abrams tanks have proven critical against Russian advances. At the same time, thousands of U.S. troops are stationed across NATO's eastern flank, reinforcing allies and sending a clear warning to Moscow: the United States will not back down. Meanwhile, in the Indo-Pacific, China's rapid naval expansion is forcing Washington to pivot east. Beijing's ambitions over Taiwan are no longer distant threats. They are real scenarios being war-gamed by both sides. U.S. aircraft carriers patrol the South China Sea, submarines lurk beneath contested waters, and advanced missile defense systems are deployed in Guam, Japan, and South Korea. Every move is meant to counter China's growing military machine. Beyond these theaters, the Middle East remains volatile. The U.S. still maintains bases in the Gulf, watching Iran's ballistic missile program and proxy networks. Recent clashes in the Red Sea and drone attacks on shipping lanes show that America cannot afford to shift its entire focus away from the region. This global reach, the ability to fight on multiple fronts while maintaining supply chains, logistics, and intelligence superiority, is what truly defines U.S. military power. But rivals are adapting quickly, and America's dominance is facing its toughest challenge in decades. In 2025, the battlefield is no longer confined to land, sea, and air. It has expanded into cyber, networks, satellites, and even artificial intelligence. America's rivals know They cannot outgun the United States in traditional warfare, so they aim to exploit vulnerabilities in new domains. Cyber attacks targeting military networks, GPS interference, and attempts to blind satellites have already shown how fragile modern warfighting can become. The U.S. military has responded with massive investments in cyber commands, AI-driven intelligence analysis, and space-based missile defense systems designed to intercept threats before they ever reach American soil. But with great power comes great risk. Maintaining the largest military in the world strains the U.S. economy, sparks political debates at home, and raises fears among allies who worry about being dragged into great power wars. Public opinion is divided. Some argue America must remain the global policeman, while others believe endless deployments only weaken the nation from within. Still, the reality on the ground is clear. The U.S. military remains the only force capable of projecting power on a global scale. From special operations in Africa, to deterrence missions in Europe, to carrier strike groups in the Pacific, its reach is unmatched. No other nation can launch precision strikes on one side of the globe in the morning and deploy humanitarian aid on the other side by nightfall. As the world grows more unstable, the question is no longer whether America is strong, but whether it can stay strong against multiple rising powers. Russia's aggression, China's ambitions, Iran's defiance, and North Korea's unpredictability all collide with America's role as the ultimate guarantor of global stability. The U.S. military in 2025 is still the backbone of world order, but the battles ahead will decide if that dominance endures or fades into history.